Iran confirms it's going to the World Cup as it prepares to respond to Trump's proposal to end the war. But has it agreed to end its nuclear program or even reopen the Strait of Hormuz? Here's what you need to know.
ما همه تلاشمون رو انجام میدیم. ببینید تیم ملی فوتبال ما به آمریکا سفر نمی‌کنه. ما برای شرکت در جام جهانی قرار هست بریم اونجا. بنابراین وظیفه فیفا هست که همه امکانات و شرایط لازم رو فراهم بکنه.
Iran is getting ready for the FIFA World Cup, even as questions still linger about whether or not they'll actually be able to compete. Its national football team, Team Melli, is sharing training pictures on their social media accounts, 5 weeks out from their first match against New Zealand to be held in Inglewood, California. Last week, FIFA President Gianni Infantino confirmed the scheduled matches would go ahead, and Trump said he didn't see a problem with that. But is this a sign the war will be over by then? Iranian officials say they're getting ready to send Pakistan their response to a 14-point proposal by the US to end the war. It's not a comprehensive peace agreement, but rather a peace memo, one that ends hostilities and sets a framework for more concrete negotiations. According to US media outlet Axios, the White House wants Iran to commit to a moratorium on nuclear enrichment for 12 years, in exchange for the US lifting sanctions and releasing billions in frozen Iranian funds. Both sides will also lift all restrictions on the Strait of Hormuz. In another sign of optimism, France has sent its Charles de Gaulle aircraft carrier into the Red Sea. It's part of a multinational plan led by France and the UK to safeguard passage through the Strait of Hormuz once the war ends. But Iran's leaders are pouring cold water on the reports that both sides are close to agreement. Lawmaker Ibrahim Mirzaeid described the US memo as an American wish list, while Iran's lead negotiator Mohammad Baqir Ghalibaf mocked US media reports as Operation Foxios. He also mocked the U-turn by President Trump in suspending Project Freedom, an attempt to impose a US naval presence in the Strait of Hormuz to rescue stranded vessels. The operation was announced late on Sunday, implemented early on Monday, and then abandoned on Tuesday, citing progress in talks with Iran. But an NBC report says this instead could have happened because Saudi Arabia refused to grant Trump military access to its airspace after Gulf countries were blindsided by the operation. Instead, the IRGC announced on Wednesday it was forming a new department to oversee the strait. The Persian Gulf Strait Authority would create a permanent new protocol requiring all vessels to pay a toll in Iranian currency in exchange for safe passage. But Iran's leaders still have to contend with the economic realities of both the war and US blockade on its ports. Millions of jobs have been wiped out, and shortages in food and medicines have continued to worsen, with the Persian rial hitting an all-time low of 1.84 million against the US dollar. That's it from me today. Stay with us on Al Jazeera for all your updates in the war on Iran.